Alright, so guys, we're gonna review this game by galluccinator+iopq, which I assume is you.
Yes.
And Starford 4Q, which I assume is not IOPG. Alright, so we're gonna begin here. Gonna pull this further down. Alright, so did you I just kind of skimmed the game briefly, like you won in 80 moves or something?
Yes, I managed to capture a pretty big thing and he resigned.
Oh.
But I feel like if I couldn't have made that capture, I didn't like my position. And I wanted to figure out earlier on what I could have done to break the board up a little better and get better potential on the lower left.
Yeah, so let's look at the game. First of all, you played the Orthodox opening, which I like. That's my favorite opening. Right there. So, glad that you're following my advice. But, were you playing Dice Go, by the way, in this game? Or
no,
this
is normal.
I see.
There's no way I'd get enough lucky rolls to capture that thing if I was Dice Go.
Yeah. Like, what? Because like, what if you wrote, like, a number for, like, defend? It's like, but I want to kill that dragon!
I'd have rolled a Tanuki at the worst time.
Did you actually?
I've rolled some very unlucky Tanukis when I've been trying to play Dice Go.
But it's great that you've come up with a concept, and it's it must be fun. It must be fun.
It is really fun, and it's weirdly educational. Because mistakes are much more obvious. Because you don't realize how much you know about when you should defend something until you know you can't defend it. And you're like, what am I doing?
The struggle is real when you don't get a good number.
Yeah.
Alright. But anyways, he approached pretty standard. Nothing weird about it. Sometimes professionals like to pincer. This is one of the hot trends these days. So, black can get a ladder because it works for him. But white can also get kind of a ladder breaking move. So black will have to respond, otherwise this ladder doesn't work for him anymore.
Right.
So the best way to do that is to actually jump to the side. So to defend the ladder in the most efficient way possible. But then again, white can get maybe like a free move somewhere here.
True.
So one of the trends these days, black has a lot of outside influence. But I believe this is also okay. Black gets Sente. Actually, pretty normal so far, I think. Not sure if this is a Joseki.
I don't know the Joseki for I'm very bad with pincer Joseki. I'm still trying to figure out how to do pincers the best way.
Actually, it's pretty complicated here. There are some variations even I don't know that really know that well. For example, the most common one we see is obviously this attachment. And there are a few like old school Josekis like this one. Black wedges.
I knew that one. Yeah.
Takes this. Yep. So that's kind of one of the old school Josekis. But now people have come up with also like something like this. 2-space jump. And black bumps now at Q4, and white defends the stone at S4. I think recently I've seen people do that, but it's one of the pretty like new variations, I want to say.
Right.
I think it involves like something like this, but I am not quite sure. There's one of the Josekis I played today was this one, so black just defended the corner.
Just as quickly as possible and did something else. So
to allow white to like jump to both sides. I mean, different people have like different preferences, right? Because black is pretty solid in the corner. There's nothing white can possibly do to him, and he gets Sente. But white also gets like white is spread pretty quickly. So
also that black corner in the upper right after that sequence doesn't seem very developable.
Right. Because well, actually the ideal move we usually get on the side is like something like R12 or R18 in order to force black to respond. For example, if black plays here, well, let's just say that he didn't use, right?
Yeah.
So white can potentially play at R18 or R12 if he needs to, because if black doesn't respond, then white's going to get both points, and black is going to be in danger.
Yes.
And if you play this, that's kind of like a free Sente move.
Have you seen the games between Kojie and Isedo? This thing in the corner is super hard to kill.
Oh yeah. I
like,
mean,
you can get both the points. Still not like, oh, it's dead. No.
Right. Because like if you're a Kojie or Isedo, it's gonna be hard to kill. Like,
so it's pretty strong.
Sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, that's it. Just wanted to say that it's hard to kill, even if you get both points. It's still not oh, it's dead.
Yeah.
No, it's like you play like S16 things, whatever. It's still playable to try to live.
Yeah. For example, this, right? You can still jump out. So, plenty of ways for black to live this. Oh my god, I just got disconnected again from the stream. So, it's not my internet's problem, right? Because I can still like Skype call and like review this game online. So I assume it just like
you dropped a little bit, like your voice quality decreased.
I did?
Yeah. It was kind of fuzzy.
Oh.
And we couldn't hear you for a second, so.
All right. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's perfect now.
Oh my god. Sorry guys. Hiccups never happened before. But yeah, this usually doesn't happen. Like, for those of you who do know me. So, I'm still trying to figure out like what the problem is. Dr. Sable just followed. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. How are you? And yeah. Sorry guys for the interruptions today. Alright. Where were we? So I just played Hane. You can still like just play at Q3 and I think you're still fine.
I was worried if white. That just worries me. White getting a strong base on the right side just worried me for the corner's sake a little bit. I didn't want that corner to just be, oh, give me 6 points, give me 8 points, and that's it. I wanted to try to do something with it.
Yeah.
So my reasoning for, I think I played Q4, was to offer white the chance to go under so I can get on the outside.
Yeah. So, but like in this case, you can also like go for the outside. For example, I think 05 is pretty. But by the way, can you still hear me?
Wait. Hold on. I don't think this variation is as good, because if white extends, it's better to have did like the knight's move, to N5. I think is considered better.
Oh yeah, this one, yeah. But that idea here is like more or less the same, right?
Yeah, but in one of the variations where white goes to like S2 and then you do the S5 thingy and then white connects, that O5 stone ends up being an empty triangle because you have a P5 stone in that variation, right? So it's useless. So if you jump to N5, it's better placed.
Oh, I see. Well, that's interesting.
Well, like you can do the variation right now, like the S2 and then S5, and play it out.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, this one.
Oh wait, this doesn't work now, right? Doesn't work now. I think you meant like.
No,
I think you meant.
Fine. I mean, this is Joseki.
I think you meant this one. Yeah. Yeah, so in that case, if this stone was there, then it would be an empty triangle.
Yeah, it's useless. I mean, like, what is that stone doing for you, right? Like, nothing. I mean, you wouldn't play there if you were given the choice to pick any position. You wouldn't play that last stone. So, might as well earlier play at N5 and do something at least useful, like surround white.
Right. Or you can just save that for later. Right? For example, you play this, then... Oh, wait, what? Oh, there we go. So what is this, right? What I'm looking at right now is not actually like S5, but S2. Because like, if white connects, right, then black can get this pincer pretty nicely.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, I mean, it still has like stuff in the future, like M4, the shoulder hit. But if white
could white ignore? Yeah.
If white ignores, then black just like lives in the corner, right?
That's true. That's not that bad.
So I guess it's So if you play at O5, just don't look at the S5.
Yeah, but you don't have the choice because white can play S2 right now. So if you play the O5 move, then white plays S2 immediately, and then you're just like, eh.
I mean, I get your point.
So I mean, yeah, if white doesn't play that, then you can do that sequence. But if white takes S2 immediately, then you're getting into a Joseki or something that's not Joseki because of that variation. Because white gets to choose the bad one for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm not the Don to consult in terms of opening.
I mean, it's on Josekipedia. I mean, you can. I mean, it's not. I looked up this variation because he played it against me in one of our games, and then I'm like, oh, this is not Joseki. So I read up on it, and I'm like, okay, this is why, because white will choose to play S2, and your stone will be kind of useless if you play at O5.
Black doesn't have to worry about getting cut. I guess white's bottom stone would be too weak if he tried, right?
Well, which one?
So, say black does that knight's move at N5.
Yeah.
No, the cuts don't really have to be worried about if white chose to try to cut black.
Well, not now, right? Because
yeah, probably not. There's not really much white could do. Yeah.
Well, I think white is too weak, right? At the moment. Can anything be done here?
Not really. It doesn't look like.
Yeah, it looks like it's like ripping pieces for white.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, yeah, so that's cool.
But yeah, see, that's something I learned. In the game though, I'm not sure that this is Joseki, but it didn't feel great for black.
No,
because like, even though you play it at like P2 in the game, white can still get like R2. So yeah, you're still like not entirely like settled, because you don't really have like two eyes yet. But
right.
white's got the side, and he's got all of that corner.
Yeah, no, I didn't feel good about the way.
So yeah, also this was helping white, because originally you were going to be able to like invade at J3 later. Maybe not now.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I would probably just like, I don't know, try to settle here. And like once we're ready. Oh wait, oops. We're not ready. Once we're ready, invade at J3, because now there's like the attachment at L3 for black. But after this exchange is not there anymore.
Gotcha.
Right.
So I settled in a way that was making him better.
Yeah.
Basically.
Also that was Gote too.
Yeah.
Q3 was not. a big point to consider.
Also, you didn't really settle because you're not alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Pat on the back. We've all been there before. Let's read the Twitch chat. I have hiccuped before, but my internet is just so bad today that I don't even, I'm speechless. Like sometimes I complain about like the internet like being choppy and that kind of stuff, so there'd be like a few disconnections, but today it just happened so many times that I just kind of celebrated when it happens again. Alright, so black played here at h17. And yeah, so this was a pretty successful opening for white, you can say.
Yeah.
h17 was not tight enough. And maybe if you wanted to play in that direction, you could have played at j17. So even though it's only like the difference of single stone, you actually can do a lot more. For example, m18 is a popular attacking continuation after the Joseki. You might think that white is like entirely solid, but he actually is not, because if he blocks, then black can kick at p17, which is pretty powerful.
Wow.
So if you block now, right, then black has another kick. Slash clamp. So, right, if you do this now, then black can actually just split you.
That's crazy. Did not know that existed. Huh.
If you play this, then black can block. You can still like connect, but that's gonna be super painful. The best you can do is probably like this to cut. But first of all, this doesn't work. And second of all, you're not going to let black get that Panuki in order to connect yourself, because that'd be too good.
Yeah.
So you can only only response for white here is to extend at 018. So you can then push. Now, if white blocks, then you once again get in your prime position. Yeah. So white has to allow you to do that.
Wow. Cool.
So this is a pretty nice attacking move. White can also play here, but then again you'll get this. That is a lot of extra territory, and if white doesn't respond now, there is still like n16 in the future, right? So yeah.
Wow, cool. I had no idea you could harass it that way. Nice.
Yeah. So well, I mean, you can also like play. You can also play here in this direction, but I think if that happens, white will just like try to like expand the top side. So not only to sell himself, but also to prevent you from making the double wing. He's not gonna let you do this, because that's gonna be a double wing structure.
Yeah.
It's gonna be too nice.
That would be awesome. But yeah, you wouldn't do that.
Yeah. So Wi-Fi here. Still hasn't settled yet. I think now that you spent like so many moves on the side, you might as well like go for a pincer. I think you can still live like whenever you need it. So because like you already spent so many moves, it's time to just like let the stones
just go for it.
Yeah, just go for it, basically. I mean, so even though you spent a lot of moves here, they you gotta make those work, right? For example, like Q3, like P2, they kind of form an eye. So
true.
Whenever you need that eye, it's gonna make it. Because what happens now is white gets to jump on the right side in a way that reduces your right side, and like he can also like potentially aim at R12 in the future.
Right.
So that's once again Gote.
Yeah.
and white gets to reduce.
Here's a question. Can he do anything if he jumped to R10 instead?
Here?
Yeah. Can he like threaten to reduce white's right side later?
Well, I think if if black plays at R10, what white might do is maybe like play at Q7 first. No, it's black is not going to like Tanuki, because if he does that, right? Let's say if he just like Tanukis, then white gets to Hana, which is quite painful.
Yeah.
And if black responds to this, then white has already fixed that weakness in Sente. So it's more or less the same thing. But yeah, R10 would definitely help black get a lot more. So even though white gets Sente, for example, he like develops here, you can still get like this, and a Moyo. So, which is, so you had this wall, you had that wall over there. You just need to make those, and you're fine.
Yeah.
Right? Right. But yeah, if white doesn't respond to that, there could be dangerous consequences. For example, that.
Right. Same sort of shape as before.
Yeah, so if white blocks now, I think black can even continue to attack. If you block now, then there's the push and cut. Which is
That's
valid.
painful. That'd be horrifying for white.
So,
That's
if
interesting. I don't look for Sente moves in the opening. I feel like it's too open to really get a good one.
it's good to like set yourself like a nice tempo though, like always keep yourself in Sente. So you finish this in Sente, you finish that in Sente. So you're always, I mean, for me, I feel like I'm always like ahead of the game whenever I have Sente.
Yeah.
So it's something I definitely want to get. But like here, yeah, sometimes you do have to fix things in Gote. It's obviously better like if you can just you know, play at Q7 and just do that. Like this one. But sometimes, yeah, there are consequences if you don't fix something like severe, which you could have done in Gote.
Right.
Like that. So that's gonna be painful. Alright. But yeah, let's see what happened there. Ooh, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Calm down. So, I mean, there's still a lot of ways like white can do stuff to black, right? For example, that. Just kind of make his stones light.
Yeah.
So that way, let's say if you want to like expand this way, white can attach. So all the shapes are like light and flexible. But you definitely want to avoid like attaching like that when your opponent has more stones around you. Because they can counterattack.
Yeah.
I think this is doable. By
Oh,
the way.
even just that?
Better to attach to the left side rather than the right side, because the right side stones are for black are weaker. So if you attach to the corner, which is like territory, you're not gonna hurt yourself, but you know, kind of attack the right side more from distance. When that, like, if you just went like, instead of that G17, if you went like E17, would that be a better idea?
Yes. I mean, I think black would still be fine in this case. In fact, I would even argue that like after G17, white like black can still get this. White can still get this. I almost feel like that's a nice strategy, but yeah, the key here is to make sure that white is like light and flexible. For example, if you attach here, black tries to hane, then that's what you want, because then you get to make a good shape on the top side, and now
those two stones are weak.
Two stones were, yeah, exactly. If black does this might be better. So yeah, this is better for black. Just connect, not give.
Was there a better response for me than the diagonal? I didn't want to just submissively protect and just let him surround. I wanted to try to do something a little more active.
Yeah, right. But like the thing is, if you play that, then black's gonna hane, right? It's even more painful.
No, I'm talking about way in the like J16. Sorry.
Oh, J16.
I'm saying, yeah. Was there a better way to deal with that white stone?
I think. Well, the idea here is like white wants to reduce you, right?
Yeah.
If you really want to like locally defend that, you can probably like try attaching. So like if white hanes, then you can still like pull back here.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that error is the largest right now. So white playing at h15 is not urgent. Having said that, I think you should counterattack.
Huh. Okay. That's a good point.
It's kind of a fighting spirit thing. It's like, you're going to reduce me, I'm going to reduce your larger area.
So also with J16, I was aiming at making the sequence of N7, the whole N17, N16 wall thing.
Oh, I see.
Pressing white down. I was trying to make that more severe. Because if I could build black up a little bit more on the left, then by pressing white down on the top, one stone down. Sorry, N16.
Oh, wait. N16, I see.
Yeah, and then but if I can get more strength on the left by pressing white down on the top, I could get a nice sort of half of a circle that I could try to develop the center with. So that was my other idea for that move.
Right, but I mean, first of all, that was like still kind of incomplete, right? Because if white gets this, then you still have like problems.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's not like an ultra thick wall. And second, like the left side is really large, so you don't want like white to get all of that.
That's true. Yeah, I should have protected that more, or gone in.
But yeah, white played pretty aggressively here. So black played here. White connected. So let's see. How do you win this game in 80 moves?
I got pretty lucky. He didn't really think about his attack very much.
So he responded to all of that. Huh. I would say, like, for white, just maybe play that. Bending this in this direction is better.
That is
so
true.
If you connect, like, then white can get the clamp at K18. So his side, his top side is pretty much safe. And you have to like come back to playing the hane there, but he is already like half connected.
Right.
So
I think there was definitely time pressure at this point in the game, probably too.
I see.
It was not the longest of games.
Oh, was it the blitz?
But it was like 10 minutes. So like not blitz,
still fast,
but pretty fast.
Yeah, so, but let's see what happened. Oh,
so now I try, this is me. So this is me going for broke. I'm like, I just want it. I just want that. I want to try to capture it and see what happens.
I think you can do it now, right?
Yeah.
L15, I think, is the losing move here, because you could have just played an Atari. And now if white tries to capture you, then you can, like, do all of that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a lot simpler than what I had in mind.
Yeah, which is also pretty enjoyable. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. We need to block on the other side.
Uh,
There we go.
Yeah, it looks good.
So yeah, you also have plenty of liberties to spare.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I did it in a much more complicated way.
But still, I feel like he shouldn't have resigned at that point. There's still plenty to play, even though it's quite a big capture.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. Let's break this moves down.
Why didn't he just like jump out? He had like plenty of opportunity to just like, see ya. I mean,
I'm gonna blame time. Honestly, he made blunders, and that's probably why.
So like, yeah, I think at this point he still has a lot of like room. For example, he can just give away those 2 stones if he wants to.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways he could have gotten out. So honestly, I wasn't even trying to capture after like G13 and my poke at E15. I was like, maybe I can get strength and come over top of the D11 stone, make it weak, and then attack from the other side to take away his left.
Mm-hmm.
But he ended up playing in such a way that's like, I mean, I guess I'll capture it. I guess that's what you want me to do. So I'll capture it.
Yeah, so this happened. Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are definitely many ways he could have like avoided that. He can even like locally live here, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, not saying that's the best way to deal with the group, but like yeah, he has a lot of ways to do it. Still complicated though. He shouldn't have. He should have just made it a lot easier. Like,
yeah,
maybe this.
yeah, that's what I was exactly talking about. Just go out and
like, see ya. Now you have like A and B. Basically, that was the idea.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see what happened. Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I'll take it.
He still could have made like more fun.
He could have made it a co.
Yeah, he could have made a co, right? How do you respond to that?
Yeah, because then he has to push at E17, etc.
I mean, wait. I guess you could play there, but it's still a co. It's still co. You can't allow that happen. So.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he could have played the co. I don't know why he played at C11.
I don't think he saw the throw in to take that second die out. That's my only rationale.
But like, even after this, right? He can probably still like have like gone for a fight, like just make sure that he has all the bottom left. There's still a lot of territory.
That's true.
You don't really have like a ton elsewhere, but I mean that's obviously very big. But I think it's still worth the fight for White.
If White can really pressure that lower group and get something out of it, then White has a good chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think I looked for enough Sente moves in the opening. I didn't realize how important that was.
Yeah, but like your YouTube name is like Insente, so
yeah. I gotta just stay true to my namesake. But...
yeah, like that's kind of the point of you playing.
Yeah, did not break up the left nearly as much as I needed to, but
yeah, that was pretty much the game. Thank you for being part of the review. Any questions?
No, that's pretty much it. So it's okay to just very initially when at the approach at 017, it's fine to just extend to R14. You don't need to pincer. Pincering is definitely an idea, but it's not like a necessity for the opening, right?
Right, like R14.
Yeah, way back in like the first few moves. Yeah. So
you're
fine here, right? You don't need to pincer.
You don't need to pincer, even though this is my favorite. Like anyone that watches who watches like xhu98 already knows. So, right, you don't have to pincer.
Yeah.
Actually, I think one of the more recent like sequences they have is White like.
I have seen that before.
probes there, and then black plays this, and then connects. White gets the side. I think that has been one of the hobby trends these days.
True.
Go is constantly evolving.
And my only last question is, I've been trying to approach white at p4 a few times. I always feel like I come up short, like I get a bad result.
And why is that?
I get confined too much. I don't think I'm using the stone the right way. I end up just living small, and then white gets like either a really nice development on the bottom.
Right.
Yeah,
so that was like kind of what happened in this game, right? Because
yeah, it's been a running theme in my games. I'm trying to figure out how to deal with these pincers.
Yeah, and I mean the best way to deal with that is obviously to study like pincer dosekis in that area, because I mean usually white plays the 1 space low, 2 space high. Those are the ones you need to know.
Right.
That one's easier, obviously, but you can't count on your opponent to always do that.
Yeah.
So, or you can also go for the large avalanche. Don't, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Oh, wait, what? No, that's not the right order. Shit. There it is.
The avalanche is so ridiculous.
Oh my god, this is like... I mean, this explains Go. Like, this is Go.
Yeah.
Like, most of the times, you don't actually have no idea what the hell's going on.
It's so true.
That's what this game is. Alright,
Come
anyways.
back to the avalanche when you're like 8 or 9 done.
I feel like, how many pros, like, know of the avalanche?
Well, I mean, like, you see 5 dons on KGS play, like, the large avalanche to its completion, so it...
Oh! Wait, is that the captain? Or someone?
I don't know, I saw a game where, I think, yeah, Bat was trying to guess which the ranks were, and it was like a 5-down game after they played out the avalanche.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know what game it was. It was, all the player names were, like, edited or something, so that you wouldn't know.
What did people guess?
They guessed like 2 Don, and I'm like, what 2 Don knows the whole large avalanche? Are you even real right now?
I mean, they're probably looking up to Wikipedia or like something, right?
Well, I mean, it depends on the speed of the game. If it's like a 10-minute game, you're not going to be like looking at every move in Wikipedia. You're just going to like YOLO it. If it's like a 40-minute game, you're going to be like, okay,
yeah,
maybe.
Where's Black's next move again? Oh, yeah, here. There we go. Right. But yeah, that was pretty much the game review. Thank you guys for being a part of it.
Thanks for reviewing it.